Hello everybody and welcome back. We are here for part 2 of our GTA Finals recap with the Motorsport Hardware LSM3. This is going to be a short one because unfortunately, as I mentioned before, I lost all of my footage from GTA Finals and we didn't get much in-car footage in the M3. We basically only got the second half of the second day, which didn't include our fast lap or anything like that. So kind of bummed about that because the team did awesome. Motorsport Hardware, Ryan, Cecil, and Jarek over at JMP really did a good job with all things considered. We had one test day, which was a week before the event, and prior to that, the car was down for basically a year. We put an 8-point cage in it from Protomachine, tube frame front end, which you may have seen in some of the other videos, and all of that was great. However, with no changes made between last GTA Finals and that test day, the car became undrivable. All of the compliance from the chassis was basically gone now. So whereas before the chassis would kind of flex, then the suspension would do its job, it changed how the springs and the dampers would react. That was all gone. So now it was basically just the dampers and the springs doing their job, which is how you want it to be. However, our prior setup was not set up for that. So I kind of left, I wouldn't say disappointed, but basically kind of scratching my head trying to figure out how best to put together a setup that would work with a week to go and no testing. I came up with a couple of ideas. I talked to Ryan and Jarek. We kind of went back and forth and settled on something that we thought would be like a good happy medium. Got her on the car, went to GTA Finals, and did surprisingly well. We beat our last year's time. We did a 147.0. The video you'll see in a bit is a 148.2, I think. But we did a 47.0, which was the second place limited class overall time, behind Steven in his GTR, who was just crazy fast. I mean, we beat him last year. He went, tested, drove nonstop, set it up, and just crushed everyone this year. Came back with a really strong car. More power, more aero, more development. I mean, he really just, it seems like the car is just better all around, so congrats to him. It's going to push us harder. So for this year, we're going to be testing very soon, and we're going to try to get on that development path that we want. So that's good. But yeah, I'm really excited for that car. The event went well for us. The car performed essentially flawlessly. I don't think we had a single issue all weekend, which for that car, it was the first time we've really had that. We've always had a lot of like little stupid things that we've worked through. So I'm glad that all of that's out of the way. We have some exciting updates coming to the car. So that combined with a bit more testing and just kind of refining everything, I think we'll do pretty well next year. Considering how we had the 4th fastest time of the weekend on a 100% untested car, short of a event with a ton of traffic that we threw together, we really can't ask for more than that. So this year we're gonna hit it full force and see what we can do, and check out the lap. As I mentioned before, I think it's a 148.2. Not the best, but it was a fun one, and pretty much all the laps in that car are a lot of fun and a handful to drive. So from here on out, we are on full super lap battle coda prep. A couple of mishaps and naturally parts that just aren't working together, so we're getting through that, and it is Friday as of midnight, like an hour, and we have the weekend and Tuesday, so we'll see if we can get it done in time, get out there, have some fun. But here's a video.